Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes. Welcome to the last episode of October.
Last episode of October on this podcast.
I hope you guys are liking all the Halloween episodes.
Yes, it's been lit, except for when I wasn't there, but he threw it down.
Oh, so you watched it?
Yes, I did.
Oh, what do you
yes,
think?
I did. Well, first of all,
It felt so weird.
Why?
It felt so weird doing it by myself. I'm so used to doing it with you now.
Guys. College sucks. Anyway.
Yeah, you were busy, so I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'll take over for today.
Yeah.
But it's better
College
when you're
sucks.
here. So. I feel like only people watch the podcast now for you. Because like
Don't
the
say that. No, I don't
viewership
think
gets
so.
higher with you.
I don't
Like
think
they're like,
so.
we don't care about this.
Really?
Guy.
I
Yeah.
have to look into
Yeah.
it. I'm not sure.
Also, you see my little portal gun? I went crazy for this.
It's Rick, bitch.
Yeah.
It's Rick.
Man,
It's Rick
I thought
with
you
eyebrows.
knew I thought you knew who I was. I was like, oh, watch her be Morty.
Oh, no. Unfortunately. I wasn't sure I was going to do the Day of the Dead. I was going to do that. But I tried it and it did not look right. So I was just like, you know what? Now I'm Joe. I'm you. You see that?
Hopefully.
The resemblance. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me show you
I feel like
right
only
now.
you people will know.
Only you people would know.
Yeah.
The you fans out there.
The you fans.
Hold
I
on.
don't watch the you, so it took me a second.
See the resemblance?
Honestly, like that, yeah. It's,
Yeah.
like that, yes, exact, like to a T.
To the
To a T.
to the smack.
To the.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
we're gonna
Anyways.
we're gonna start. We left off
On some stories.
on some stories.
Some spooky stories.
Spooky stories. Spooky stories.
So today will be. No one saw
Yeah,
that.
no one saw that.
Anyway, yeah, we're going to be finishing our spooky stories.
All right, spooky ass stories.
And we even got current ones.
Oh God. I'll save that for last. You want to start?
Oh, okay. So I.
Fuck, you're gonna like. We're going to another dimension or something.
Right?
You saw
I feel
that?
like I wish I had a green screen because then I
know,
could
it would've
like
been like yeah.
editing to.
Yeah, some crazy shit, you know.
Yeah, right. It would be in a galaxy or like his garage.
Or his garage.
Oh,
Damn.
now I know what to do one day for our podcast. I'm gonna get us a green screen, and then every episode we just change it to like a different background.
I'm gonna have to look through my boxes because I think I have like a green screen, but fabric, not paper.
Fabric? Oh, that's even perfect. Like,
You just have to like iron it because I think it's still in the package because I've never used a green screen.
so it'd be like all in the squares.
All little.
I would have to
squares.
figure out what to do, or, yeah, because we might have to use one camera because I think it's harder to Photoshop it on two
With two,
cameras.
yeah.
So we'll figure it out one day. Anyways,
Anyway,
so back to
to-
what we were saying. Now I feel like they should listen to our little plans, so you guys
conversations.
know that we're always thinking of new
Stay
ways.
motivated, guys.
Yeah, right. Stay motivated.
Stay
That would also
motivated.
remind me because I'll be like, what was I supposed to do? And I just go back to this episode.
Alright, we're
Oh,
gonna have to
right.
write this on the board then.
Yeah, I do. Anyways, I guess I could start. I want to start first in my first house that I found these encounters first. Said that like a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to remember exactly what I said and like try to like not repeat myself. I don't know. You should start because maybe it'll help me remember.
Okay.
'Cause I forgot, honestly.
So where I left off was the house in Ohio, the haunted house, where
Mhm.
my grandmother
Saved you from the demon.
from the demon, the diamond,
The diamond.
like some podcasts would say. Anyway, so anyway, yeah. So we left off there. Now, I think it's every. I don't know if it's every year or every few years because I didn't have this dream. It's a repeated dream that I have every few years or so. It's very odd. It comes and goes, but it's the same dream. It's I walking up these stairs where these kind of stairs are like wooden, like they're kind of old. But they seem to have fabric on it, so it's wooden like panels, I guess you can say, on the walls. And you know, like those old kind of fashion, like 90s, I guess it was the 90s style to have like wood panels on the walls or something.
Oh my god.
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm guessing out of my ass. Anyway, I was going up the stairs and stuff like that, and I can see like this door. I remember it has like a gold handle and everything, and I turned it, and you know, regular temperature. I don't know. I just turned it. I turned it, and I opened the door, and it's like an attic. Now, where I'm at, it's again wood, but it's not regular wood panels. It's just wood. So it's a wooden attic with two windows, in the front, and I can see like I can see the wood coming off of the floor, the walls, and everything, and it's just like orange under it.
It's just raggedy.
Yeah, it's just scary. And then there's writings on the walls and stuff like that, and I don't know what language it is. It was really really fucking weird. I remember hearing like really really deep voice like repeating something, but it wasn't in English or something. It was repeating something, but when
Russian.
I was looking straight, I saw these orange red eyes, and I kept trying to move, and I turned my hand to touch the handle of the door, and it was hot, like peeping hot.
And there was no reason for it to be hot.
I don't know. I couldn't open the door. It's freaking hot as shit. It burnt my hand. So I looked back and I saw these eyes, and these eyes were just legit swallowing me. And I felt like I was being swallowed by this monster. And that's where I wake up. And that's where I wake up. And that's literally like I wake up in like night sweats and fucking like screaming. Like, I don't know. I would not be able to sleep after that, because it is a fucking terrifying. It's a terrifying dream to repeatedly have, like. And that's why I'm kind of like, I asked my dad about it, because I lived with him after, you know, senior year or whatever. I moved from New Jersey to move to Rhode Island, and had my last senior year there. And I told him about it, and I was like, I'm afraid to sleep, because I know around this time, like, this dream is gonna happen. Like, I feel it. Like,
yeah.
For some reason, I just
You
knew.
have that. Yeah.
It took like maybe a week or two, cause what was it? About a week or two or whatever, cause it was around track practice, and I think it was canceled the week before or whatever. But anyway, I fell asleep, and I had to drink. The worst part is my dad lived in like the basement apartment.
Oh god.
Yeah, that was scary. But when I woke up in night sweats, imagine waking up from night sweats and then it's freezing in your room. It's freezing, like it's cold as shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to cover myself, whatever. I call my now husband, and I was just like, you need to stay up with me. I'm scared to go to bed. It was fucking 2 a.m. And he stayed up and everything, and I had to go to school the next day because of the track.
Yikes.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, that actually helps me get into mine, because I remember that I wanted to talk about dreams.
Yeah.
And so there's this thing where, you know, sleep paralysis, right?
Yeah, my husband has a lot of them.
So I get them. My first one, I can remember, I think I was like maybe 6 years old. And I remember the dream that I had. That's how traumatizing
it was vivid.
That was
It was vivid.
It was really vivid.
Yeah.
Like, we were at remember the lake in North Carolina?
Oh,
that, like,
God.
Swamp lake
It's
that people swim in?
It's a swamp. I swear to
It's
God.
a swamp.
It's a swamp.
Well, anyways, that lake, I had a dream of going to the lake and going in the water. Then I remember just falling in the water to the point where, like, I was at the bottom and, like, I was still laying down flat. And I remember, like, looking around, like, seeing the surface, and I'm super far deep into the water, and I can't move and physically get up.
I would not.
And the thing is, it was like vivid that I was like, how am I still breathing underwater?
So you were conscious.
I was conscious. I was like in the water, and I'm like, that's so weird that I couldn't breathe under this water, and I felt like the sand, and I felt everything like if I was actually in water. I was convinced that it wasn't a dream because of how like vivid it was, And that was the first time I had like sleep paralysis where I couldn't get up. And even after I woke up, I still had like 2-3 minutes still frozen. I couldn't move out of the spot I was in.
I think George had those, but he's like in our room, like he's there awake, like in our room in bed and stuff like that. There's multiple times, yeah, and he'll wake up and stuff like that. He'll try to move, but he can't move. But he'll see something in the corner of the room and he can't move or whatever. So there's time where he goes, and then like and I'm just like, oh my god, and I know I'm just like, oh my god, wake up, are you okay? And he goes like, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's a love relationship, man. I don't care. I love that man. Imagine just like.
But now this new
Ew.
like that was my first one. Didn't happen for a couple of years. Then it started happening again, starting at like age 14, and onwards. But this time, I know when it's gonna happen, and I prevent it from happening. So, the first time after a long time when I was 14, I was having a dream, but I just went to sleep, and I can already start seeing things in my sleep. And I remember it was like in this like weird bluish hue, and it felt like I was, like, you know how a security camera how it has this weird angle. That's how it was for me. Like it felt like I was looking as like if I was the camera, and I was looking like a weird like diagonal angle, like looking upwards, like I was down and looking upwards.
Yeah.
And it was in this office, and this girl sits on a bench, and then she falls off the bench out of like, you know how like randomly go, ah! Like that, falls off the bench, stares dead into my eyes, like stares into the camera kind of thing.
Yeah.
Stares at me, and then it switches to a yellow hallway, like dark room, and
so
I'm
it's
still
like an automatic like switch from like the blue to
blue to yellow, and what's creepy after after all that, and I see this yellow door. It was like these two. I remember how exactly it was like these two like school doors.
Like
you know how,
double doors.
The double doors, like with the you could push the hand, like the metal, whatever.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it, and then, I wake up and I'm frozen. All I can see is the red light from the extension cord because I was on a bunk bed. And I remember seeing waking up to a red light, like burning my eyes because I can't really move, and I was like having a hard time breathing. Then I kept seeing eyes, like just people's eyes looking at me. And another time when I moved to Jersey City and I started sleeping, I started seeing those eyes again, and I froze again. Like I had the paralysis again. So
I wonder what paralysis actually like. How the
it's like your body's in sleep mode.
No, I know. I mean, I know.
Oh.
But like, how do you like? What triggers a paralysis? You know, like.
I think stress. I think that's what they say. I think that's what they say, that it's stress that that gets you it. And then now every time I see eyes staring at me, and I know I don't go to sleep, or I wait till I like think of something else, because I know if I start seeing eyes when I close my eyes, I know that some shit's gonna happen. But that was my paralysis. That I've only had like maybe 5-6 sleep paralysis.
Had your whole life, like.
Yeah, like since 6, had a little break. Then I started just consistently having it all teenager years, and sometimes now not as drastic as it was before, but I'll have like once, twice a year maybe. Nothing crazy.
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to. There's no
it's
coming.
So scary.
There's no coming like. I don't know.
It's like you're paralyzed. Like you're like, God damn it! I keep turning this on.
Shit.
In a new place. I really want to get the green screen now, guys.
But yeah, dreams. I don't know. I think that's probably like a bad dream I've had. I had a dream that like about zombies, but that was around the time also where I learned that we can control our dreams. So when I have a bad dream, I think of bubbles automatically. I forgot who it was that told me. It was like, oh, when you have a bad dream and you think, you're not sure if you're dreaming or whatever, concentrate on bubbles and bubbles will appear, and that's how you know you're dreaming. And so I did that, and it was like the zombie attack or whatever.
And then Bubbles just burned.
Yeah, there was bubbles everywhere, and I was just like, well, I know I'm dreaming, and I woke up.
When you said Bubbles, I thought you were talking about the Powerpuff Girls. I just think of the Powerpuff Girls. I think of Bubbles.
Bubbles.
That's how I saw it. But that's cool. Yeah, when I found out that you can kind of control your dreams, honestly, I can't control my dreams. Like, I try my hardest to like make something up when I know I'm dreaming, and it's hard. I can't do it. I'm like, how do people do it?
I don't know. Focus on bubbles.
Focus on bubbles, but there's no bubbles.
Do you have any other scary stories?
Yeah. So this one's more like an actual scary kind of event,
Ooh.
and it was like 2:00 at night, and this was in Newark, and I forgot what I was saying.
It was in a scary event.
Oh, right. Okay.
You remember, right?
Okay, so I remember now. So, I was with my dog. We were like in the same room. He was on my bed. Back when I let my dog on my bed. Never again.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, it was 2 a.m, and I started sniffing something. And I know my dog was sniffing it too, because he's a hard sniffer. Like, he's like, he shakes the bed of how much he sniffs.
I know. Yeah, my dog does the same thing.
So I'm like, what is he? I'm like, and then I smell it. I'm like, smells like gunpowder. I thought it was gunpowder. So I was like, what the hell? I get up and I start smelling, and it's getting stronger, the smell. And I'm like, oh my god, did someone like get shot? How did I not? Oh, and then I heard the boom. That's why I woke up.
That's why you... Okay,
I
so
heard
the
an
boom was like the
explosion.
reason why you woke up, and
Yeah.
then...
Because I was trying to ignore it, and then it was silent, and so I was like, oh my god, did someone get shot in our... Because we lived in the ghetto. Like, it was like bad. The area was bad. Like, it was... And okay, so after I wake up, my mom be like, Mom, I think someone got shot or something. I don't know what happened. And she looks out the window. We can't see anything because we are facing another building. Because like, it's like a U. It's a U building, and so we're like on this side, and the other building's on that side. So everything is going that way. You were just looking at another person's window.
Yeah, where are you gonna look at?
Yeah, so we kind of checked, and we saw like lights coming, but like we were like, it's not like police lights or anything. It's just lights. We go, and the dumpster's on fire, and 2 cars exploded. So what we smelled was the tires popped or whatever.
Yeah.
Popped.
Yeah.
And I had videos of it. I think I could pull. Oh wait, fuck, it's on there.
Yeah.
I'll show you after our podcast. I'll show you the explosion because I re-recorded it. But the dumpster was on fire, and 2 cars next to it was like engulfed in flames. And there was another so there's one closest to us, closest to the building, and there's one on the other side of the parking lot. So there's 2 dumpsters. Both those dumpsters were on fire, and the thing was exploded, and firefighters came, everything. And then it happened like a couple of days later. It happened again.
Holy shit.
So we were like, what the hell? Like, so we're gonna die. Someone's gonna light this shit on fire.
Yeah, what was it? The signals? Did you ever figure out like what had happened, or?
We never found, like, it only happened twice.
Oh my god.
We didn't know what happened. And now I want to stick to Newark now with the spooky stuff. So now that I'm in Newark now with the stories, I'm going in order. But so there's now I remember. Next door, there is a rumored, because that's what my parents say, and like everybody says in the building, that our next door neighbors used to do black magic and witchcraft.
Oof, that shit's real.
Like I don't know if like it actually happened, but I have started like not only the energy, but I have started to notice that we had like multiple new neighbors in that apartment. Like every time there was neighbors, there was fights, there was loud noises, and police coming to that apartment all the time. And I watched them leave, get arrested, all that stuff. And then new neighbors came, same thing. Arguments. So my mom almost got into a fight. What is that? Because my room is next to their room, so like weird stuff. And not only that, but my dog, I don't know, you listen to the podcast. Yeah. My dog will like listen to things, and there'll be nothing there.
Yeah, I know.
And he puts his ears back. And Just
Yeah.
for that's it. Anyway, okay. So what was I saying? All right. So our neighbor, like we were friends with one of the neighbors, like on the other side, because like, it's a you, so right across. And one time we were like talking to them, and our door was open. They, God damn it!
Holy fuck!
I'm gonna put this here, guys. Okay, so they saw a shadow, like a black figure, go up our stairs that they can see.
Like that.
And my mom would, like, sometimes I'll leave my door open. I'll be in the bathroom or wherever. She thinks I'm in the room because she saw something in my room. So she'd be like, "Are you in your room?" I'm like, "No, I'm over here." And she's like, "I could have swore I literally just saw someone in the room. I thought it was you." It's like, no.
Yeah, and your room is next to the...
My room is next to the place where they have dark magic.
Yeah.
Like, mine's the only room because everyone else is on that side, and I'm the only one on this side. Kind of like here, but except a little different. But, yeah. So they was just like... And then, as I said on the thing, I kept hearing, like, people saying my name, thinking that it's my parents, and it's not. And I'm like, what's up? And one that's from recent, like literally like last week maybe, or the week before. So after our podcast episode, the one that we talked about ghost stories, right?
The one that I told you about my haunted house?
After you leave, I don't remember if it was the same day or the next day, but oh no, it was at night, the night after we filmed. I was sleeping, and I heard someone come in my room and walk to like right here to the center, and I felt someone there, and I'm thinking it's like either my stepdad or my mom trying to mess with me or like ask me for something. So I was trying to ignore it, and I was like, okay, they're not leaving me alone. So I go and turn around. There's no one there, and I'm like, what the hell?
What kind of energy did you feel? Because
I felt
every
like
time I think about that house, I feel a deep dark energy.
I don't even know. Like it felt
terrifying.
like someone physically was watching me. Like you know how you like you know that someone's staring at you, and you're
just like,
and they are staring at you.
I know you're looking at me.
Joe. that unsettling feeling of someone watching you for not to be there. And guess what? The day, like I even kind of told my mom. I haven't told her yet because I forgot. But Lewis, my stepdad, he was in the bathroom, and he thought I went to the kitchen. He was like, "I heard you go into the kitchen." I'm like, "No, I'm in my room." And he was hearing the same thing. Like he like felt something. Like if I was still chilling in the kitchen, because I was in the kitchen. And then I went to my room, and he was like, "I heard you like walking around the kitchen. There's no one there. Everybody's asleep."
Yeah. And
I'm like, and then when I told him mine, I was like, I felt like someone was in my room and there was no one there. And I was like, what's the coincidence that we literally talked about this? We haven't had any like weird stuff in this house, and after we talked about it, freaking shit, it was like creepy.
I have to say, as weird as it is, you're not the first person that said that to me after I told the story of that house. Because there was a time where it was my dad, my grandmother, and me, and my husband. We were talking in my grandmother's house, and we were talking about that house. You know, the situation. You know, like it came up or whatever, and we were talking about that house. Anyway, the night passed. Whatever. We go home. Whatever. I visit my grandmother a week after. She says, "Oh, did you see that?" I was like, "What?" And she was just like, "Oh, check if Grandpa's in the bathroom." Now, there's the front door, the bathroom, there's the living room, and then there's the dining room. We were in the living room. My grandfather was like in his room, but we heard something like in the bathroom. Now, remember how I told you that toilet in that house would flush by itself?
Oh my god.
We heard water. So that's why we were kind of like, okay, maybe he's like in the bathroom, you know, like we heard water. So, and mind you, you know, my grandparents, they watch TV really loud. So I wasn't sure, but when she mentioned it, I was like, okay, I'm not tripping. So,
I'm not tripping.
But yeah, that's weird.
Oh,
It's weird. So just get some holy water.
Just get some more. You know, it's funny. We got this house blessed before we even came here.
Well, hopefully today, whatever it is, leaves with me.
Leaves with you? Oh no, we don't want a ghost coming for you.
But yeah. All right. Should I say the last story?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, is this the recent one?
The recent one.
Oh yes, because I've been waiting for this
Right.
one.
So I haven't told Emilito about it. This had recently happened to me like a few days ago, and it's extremely. It was like, what the fuck? Anyway, so what day? I think it was either Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't remember what day it was.
Wait, was it Monday?
I'm not sure.
Because things were going wrong that entire Monday for everybody. I had bank issues. My stepdad had like a car, like his car thing, like not car. It was like a truck, and like antifreeze was coming out of that truck, and we had struggle with getting our new TV because we got a new TV that the same day, and we were having struggles with the employees.
Uh-huh.
They were all ignoring us. Weird. And
I hate when they do that.
we couldn't. It took us an hour to figure out how to put the TV in the car and on the car because it was bigger than the car, basically.
Yeah, that is a big TV. You guys have a yeah.
We
I was
splurged
like,
a little bit.
It's bigger than me.
Even though I have bank problems, I still spent money.
Treat yourself.
Right. It was it was such a stressful day.
But anyway, I'm not sure if it was Monday. I
It would make sense
I
if it
don't
was
remember.
Monday. Full moon.
Yeah, I don't really remember. Probably was. But I was working do DoorDash, and I was near the George Washington Bridge area where it's like a hill going up. Now at that hill and that curve, you kind of have to like turn like this and to get to I think the cliffside or something. But you're turning. So I'm turning and it's dark as fuck. It's dark as hell. Like I don't see nobody or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now I don't mention names or anything, but
Well, fuck them.
just know that it's like really dark as what?
Oh, I think
No.
you were like fuck Panera Bread.
No. But it was really really dark. It was pitch black. But you know when you have the car lights on, I had to put like the ones where you know when you're in like the woods or whatever, you have to put like the highlights on.
Yeah.
So I put those highlights on because I couldn't see shit. So I'm driving and just whatever, looking at the GPS, driving, about to deliver this food. And I come into this house. Now this house, I only see a garage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, whatever, maybe the door is on the side. I'm going to call the customer anyway so I can hand it off. So I call the customer. She's just like, oh, yeah, the door's in the back, this, whatever. So I turn around and all of a sudden I see two dogs. Big dogs.
Oh god.
At the window barking. Now this house is like remind you is dark and it's in like the woods. Like I don't know.
Dang, you went that far?
Yeah, I was pretty far. DoorDash actually sends you pretty far. Like
Had to
with
do the bike route.
Like yeah, I wish. But yeah, I deliver at the patio door or whatever, and I'm coming back out. I turn because it's a one way. I'm turning the car or whatever. I'm going back down that hill. Again, it's dark as shit. So I only have my lights on. I have my lights on, and I'm looking forward, this whatever, because I know how to get out, because the way I came in. You know, obvious reasons.
Logic.
Logic. So, I was going down this whatever, and I'm looking, you know, it's dark as shit. And all of a sudden, like, while I'm going down this hill, turning, I see this white figure, like, pass me, but look, and then walked right past by me. But it was all white. Again, what the fuck is going on? Ghosts come out, like, I swear to God. They're all white or something. I'm not sure. But there's this, yeah, it was going. And I was kind of like, what the fuck for a second? Because when I'm driving, you know, when you pass by someone when you're driving, it's like...
You don't pay too much attention, right?
Like, not even a second passes by. But in that less than a second, you see all this. And then I looked in my mirror to look behind me while I'm driving.
No one there.
There was fucking no one there.
Oh, I hate that.
There was no one there. My dumb ass decides to... You know what I do?
Did you stop?
I stopped. I stopped the car.
I had a feeling.
I stopped the car. I was just like, nah, I'm tripping. So I stopped the car. I put the flashlight on and my phone on high. Oh, Apples they have the level now.
Yeah.
So I put it on high, and there's like nobody. So I'm saying hello.
You pulled a me.
I'm such a dumbass because when I got into my car, buckled myself up and went on my way to go get the next order.
Yeah.
I'm here thinking like, why the fuck did I do that? What if there was something there and it was gonna attack me? Like,
yeah.
no
Honestly,
one would be able to find me till the next morning because
my
it's dark.
God.
It's dark. It was dark. But yeah, I had to wait to tell you that story. It was terrifying to me.
I like how you basically did what I did when I
Yeah,
saw something
I did it.
pass by me. I was like, hello?
Yeah, I was like, hello?
It's
Hello? Anyone
tempting.
there? And then you don't hear nothing. There's nothing but crickets.
Crickets.
Not a crunch, nothing. I didn't hear anything. So I was just like, I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go. Yeah,
Serial
fuck
killers. Like, I don't. No, thank you. Murderers. A
Oh.
bear. You never know. It was really dark and woodsy.
that. Ooh, oh my god, yeah.
But yeah. But yes, guys, that's our stories. That's our scary stories on our last episode of Halloween in the Cup of Soda.
So what do you think
Podcast.
What do you think of the Halloween specials?
Well, honestly, I had a great time. I missed one. I was upset about it, to be honest.
I was sad too. I was like, should I
Yeah.
even? But I was like, we need to have at
Yeah,
least
we need to
four.
have- four.
Four because the
We
month.
promised four.
Yeah.
But I wasn't here for one, unfortunately. But it kicked ass. I had fun. We got to do it again next year.
Yes.
It's gonna be a repeat.
I already have ideas for next month and even December.
Ooh.
Like the last one, I guess this is like a given, but our last one I think should be, kind of like what we wish for the, cause, I guess I could say this now, but basically after the end of this year, we're gonna be into season 3. Season 3
of this podcast.
And I think now that you're like, you're doing this with me, you should be part of the is it banner or is it like the thingy? The thing that everybody sees?
Oh,
'Cause you know how I'm in
yeah.
it? I'm like, no, this is also your podcast, so you need your face
thank
in
you.
it.
I would love that. That's amazing.
So, and now we got photography skills.
We got photography
we could like really like make the next one. I think it should be black. Should the next one be
I
black
have
or
a,
blue?
yeah,
Or
I
should
have
we
a
keep it
black.
blue?
No, I have a black backdrop
Okay, so
and my ring light.
we're gonna rebrand from blue to black, and it's gonna be the both of us. So stick around for season 3 for whenever that happens.
Of the podcast, of this Halloween podcast.
Yes. So I hope you guys like all this. I am Rick.
Rick.
And what's your character's name?
And I am Joe. I'm
Oh
Joe
yeah,
from
Joe.
here.
Okay.
I'm Joe.
Which is funny because I had a character named Joe, and I'm friends with someone named.
Why are
Joe.
you talking to that person?
Because they're crazy. I don't know. I love them.
You want to be in my box?
Also, everybody who
You have any old books?
I gotta show everybody your reaction to my costume.
Oh my god! I was like,
I'm gonna
what?
put it at the end of this the video podcast, because the listeners are not gonna get much out of it, but it was
But
hilarious.
it was hilarious. You have to see. I haven't even seen it. Don't show
Wait.
me. I'll see it. Don't
It
show
was
me
funny
yet.
because like the way you popped in, you're like, and just left.
I just left. I
You
couldn't.
just left.
I just it's the eyebrows for me, man.
It's the eyebrows like. I had to be. I
I
had
love
to
the
be
fact that they move with you.
You're like, time to get swifty in here. I had it like this didn't come with it. I had to buy this separately. But honestly, whenever
Did you
I
show
have like a
everyone
show.
the?
Oh yeah, it has C137. I don't think you can see it on here because like
Try it.
cameras are weird.
See it?
I don't know. I can't see. I'm blind as hell.
Aw,
I need
fair.
my glasses.
Oh shit!
Oh shit. Oh
In
shit.
another dimension.
Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, you got like spider webs on.
No, I'm playing.
Imagine. Toby over here.
I know Toby over here, chilling with us.
Toby is our third.
Yes, he's the scary plant.
He's the scary plant.
The scary plant.
But yeah.
Yes.
So I hope you guys enjoyed Halloween. We'll see you in November.
We'll see you in November.
And ready? Wanna do the thing?
You do it. Do
Okay.
it. Ready? What?
1, 2, 3. Gesundheit.